Rocket launching with rocket launching scientists with his rocket launching students launch rockets in less than perfect rocket launching conditions.
This is world-renowned scientist Timothy Oswald. He is a physicist for NASA and studies Newton's laws. He is about to teach his students these laws through launching rockets.
Today, we will be talking about Newton's laws.
What are Newton's laws?
Newton's laws are 3 laws describing motion.
What are these laws?
The first law is that an object in motion will continue to stay in motion unless it's acted upon by an unbalanced force. And an object at rest will continue to stay at rest.
What does that mean?
Well, you see this rocket? It is at rest and will continue to stay at rest until it is acted upon by an unbalanced force, which of course is my foot pressing down on it. And the rocket will continue to move unless it's acted upon.
So how come it falls?
Well, the rocket falls because it has a resisting force, which is gravity. And gravity makes it fall back to Earth. Now, Newton's second law is force equals mass times acceleration. Now, the more force that an object has, the more acceleration that it will have.
So how does mass come into this?
Well, the more mass that an object has, the harder it will be to get it off the ground or moving anywhere. And you will need much more force for a heavier object.
Didn't you say there was 3?
Yes, there is a third law, and that is for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
How does that relate to this?
Well, see, the rocket has an action, which is the thrust coming out the back end, which is the air. And the reaction is that the thrust propels the rocket forward or upward.
So how do all 3 of these laws use towards the rocket?
Well, all of these laws, this rocket can very easily and efficiently relate to these laws.
So what else can it relate to?
Newton's laws and the rocket can be easily related to lots of global issues, especially child labor.
Child labor?
Yes, child labor. And I don't see rockets as machines. I see them as free beings.
How?
See, the rockets are restricted to the ground, just like the children are in working industries.
Oh.
Yes, and it could very well happen that this rocket is a product of child labor.
Wow.
However, this rocket can be set free with one big stop.
So you're saying that all the child labor can all be freed by one big effort?
Exactly. But however, the rocket doesn't continue to move because of gravity and air resistance. And this means that all child labor cannot be stopped with one just big force.
Child labor cannot be stopped by just a few resisting forces. We need to have a constant resisting force to stop it completely. Just donating a few dollars could change a child's life. Everybody needs to donate. In the end, we could possibly stop the pain of each child that can barely live each day. 246 million children are victims of this torture. People, we need to work together to stop child labor. It will take all of our efforts. This will not only stop these poor children from suffering, but it will help the economies of unfortunate countries. Someday, a child may be able to fly like this rocket.
These students have now learned how poor children are rockets. They are stationary until they are launched. Then they become free and fly through the air.